I know a lot of men and women that run marketing companies that are not industry specific, and they're freaking brilliant. Okay. But here's what happens when you build an organization. If you are a custom agency, we'll call this a custom agency. Like if somebody hired you, Sean, brilliant creator, okay, phenomenal graphic designer, great with messaging and all this kind of stuff. You could take on really probably anybody in any industry and develop a bitchin' marketing plan and deliver it for them. Okay. I would hire you to do something like that. But to pay Sean the cost to do that for one company in one industry, and then to pay Sean to do the same thing for another company in another industry, the cost is exorbitant. Okay. The cost is much higher because you're unable to streamline processes and get gains in.
You're paying boutique prices.
You're paying boutique prices for one-off. Right. So when you go and you're looking for a marketing company, if you have the budget and you don't care and you want somebody that is going to just boutique out what you want because you're special and you need to present yourself as like hyper special, you hire Sean. Okay. But if you're like, I need cost-effective marketing, I need to be able to pay not $1,000 a month. I need to pay $300 a month for these services. Sean can't do it because he hasn't spent 10 years building an infrastructure that delivers that stuff at scale. Okay. That's what we do.
Totally.
Right.
It's like getting wall prints at Walmart or IKEA to decorate, like versus actually just hiring an artist. Like there's a reason why there's scale for Amazon, but you're not getting the same quality if you go with an artisan.
Yeah.
Okay. So for dentists out there, what they're talking about is if you always use Strawman and you buy all the parts for Strawman, you want to continue to use Strawman because you've already set up your systems.
Right.
You don't want to go to BioHorizon because now you have to go buy all those parts. That's what they're saying.
Perfect example. I'll use that somewhere else and claim it was my example.
You go right ahead. Happy to share.
No, but also the
helps
difference
to put things in dental context.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
people.
totally.
No, but the right dental context is also like the specialist versus the general practitioner, where the general practitioner is going to be generally more affordable across the board. But if you just want this one specialist work, you're going to pay maybe 2-3 times more if you go just to the one specialist that's all they're doing. Or maybe I'm actually flipping
it's kind
the
of the
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah, I was like,
because if you decide you're going to do root canals, the amount of stuff you have to buy in order to do the root canals in this day and age, this is not true 20 years ago, but today, the amount of things that I have to purchase in order to do root canals, I can't do enough root canals to make that profitable in my practice. That's not true in other practices.
Right.
So the endodontist has already purchased all of that.
they're already set up.
Already
for it.
owns everything. So yeah, they're not losing money in the same way. I have to do a certain number of them now to just recoup that cost.
Yeah, they have a higher profitability because they've streamlined their office that way.
Yeah.
Same thing. So going back to your first question, like what does somebody ask? Well, if they're dental specific, and the question is how long have they been doing it, and are they able to streamline processes? You may be a doctor who is willing to pay the boutique prices, and you're just looking for a great creative mind. That's totally fine. For our company, that's not our client. Our client is the 80 to 90% of doctors who say, get me a patient for as cheap as possible. That's what we do, right? But if you come to me and you're like, Adrian, I want butterflies, monarch butterflies flying across my screen on my homepage, and I want them to land on a little girl's finger. And then I want a pop-up that says, butterflies are happy, and that's how we make you feel. I'll be like, you should call Sean.
I'm the monarch butterfly guy.
Dude, I don't know. That's such a stupid example, but anyway.